Hello, my ever afters. So I realized I never got to watching the dance practice video for mwah. So I'm gonna be watching that, and then I also on my recommended I had gotten a recommendation of I guess them performing the song when they went to Japan. I don't know when they went to Japan. It must have been recently, but yeah. So I'm gonna be watching that as well because I wanted to see like how they end up because this will be my first time I think watching them perform because I don't think I didn't watch them perform for Moshi Moshi, which I think I have seen a couple videos on there, but anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and watch y'all. Again, I always like that they have like the white background because they're the focal point. Oh, the picture frame. Oh, Kira Kira. Oh yeah, they're doing like the love signs, right? The footwork is always it's so cute though. It's like very much like oh like I'm sulking, kind of like no muhe from like from TT from Twice. You know what I mean? And then the never ending like of them drawing like the hearts. I will say I think this song is a little bit easier like dance wise compared to Moshi Moshi, right? Like perfection and then like them like doing like the wishing thing. Yeah. Cute. Very like I said, it's very cute. I like seeing the whole picture of the choreo too, because you know it's very. I feel like it's even though I said it's like a little bit simple, like it's just very intricate and very them. It's just like it's also reminding me very much of how they get the feelings across of the whole message of it, but it's very much reminding me, like I said, of TT by Twice, because they're just like, um, it's like a love song too, but they're like also kind of like sulking and like you know kind of stumping their feet like you know that kind of dance move kind of very much reminds me of that, right? But okay, we're gonna go ahead and watch their stage, which I don't know what show this is for because I haven't really watched many like no I haven't even watched any for Anteam, but I know Anteam like goes on a lot of like music shows in Japan as well, so I don't know if this is also one of those or not, but we're just gonna watch. Oh, they're wearing the outfits from the MV. They actually have their hair exactly the same as the MV, huh? Ah! You can also hear them like their live voices, right? So I'm like, I think this is probably the harder part though. That one part of the choreo. I feel like it's definitely a lot harder to perform this live because the pronunciation, like they're already having a hard time with recording it, so to make sure they do it live too, you know? Kotoko. Oh, I didn't realize how she came up behind her during that part. Cute. I feel like this, like I said, very much like it fits with like the J-pop-esque vibes of like a girl group. So like, I feel like they definitely. I mean, not just them, but we all enjoyed the song. But you know, I feel like for them, it's like, oh my god, like it's a cute song. Like it's like staple, right? Staple for like a like J-pop-esque sound or J-pop. Like if you're doing like a J-pop or not J-pop, Japanese like release, it's like a staple. I feel like to go for like a cutesy vibe, but. Like I said, I don't know what kind of, if this is like for, if it's like a concert or like it's like a stage or like an event, you know, like that. But, camera work wise, I do think I liked how, like I said, I always want them to focus on the member who's like has their part. So they went about like, they were definitely like zooming out to like the rest of the group. And then whenever it was like Kotoko or someone else's part, they would zoom into them and zoom back out and zoom back in. I'm like, okay. And then the last part right there, you kind of saw how they had half of the girls, like they were catching half of the girls, and then they transitioned to the other half to like make sure, like, because it is an even number of members, so they can split it in half that way to get equal screen time before they come back together all at the end with a whole full shot, right? So I'm like, okay, not that bad to be honest. Like I was like I said, I never know how the camera work is gonna be for any country, so it's always interesting to see how different it is or like what their approach is to like what kind of angles they decide to do, but wasn't bad at all. Like I said, for seeing them like the first time like performing this song live, like I said, their vocals were there. You can definitely hear like how louder they were trying to be than the backtrack, which is like always a good sign because you're like, oh, they're definitely like singing live, you know, and they're also doing this dance because like even though like I said, it's not like it didn't seem super hard, all except for that one like section before like the actual chorus that part's fast, so that was really hard, but they sounded very stable. Like there wasn't anything like, you know, that I noticed that was wrong, so or like, you know, went wrong, or like if there was a mistake or anything. They were just really like, oh, really enjoying how cute the song is and really enjoying like the vibe of it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video and I shall see you in the next one.